So I'm gonna make these potato rolls today, and everyone was looking for it, so I'll run you through what you need. I'll put up like a post on the exact quantities of everything. But you got water, I got some fresh yeast, but you can use dried. A little bit of sugar. We got some strong flour, some salt, some butter, 1 egg, 150 mils of milk, 100 grams of just leftover mashed potato, and some extra bowls and whisks and things. So first stage, you're gonna add your 100 mils of water. I've got roughly 20 grams of fresh yeast. Use about 10 grams of dried yeast if you have just that. And I got 10 grams of sugar as well. And we're just gonna whisk this together, and we'll leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes just to kind of start fermenting and bubbling away. So after about 10 minutes, your mixture should look a bit like this. Should be bubbling a bit. It mightn't be as lively if you're using dried yeast, but it still should work anyway. So next we're gonna add the egg, the warm potato. Just take the chill off it in the microwave for a couple of seconds. Some warm milk as well is all gonna go in here. Add that. Add our egg. And our potato. I'll mix this. Grab that whisk again. You just want to incorporate it all. Right, next we're going to add some salt to our flour. You want to add the salt now because if you add it in there, you're going to kill the yeast.
How much salt?
7 grams. I've put all the weights.
Alright, sorry.
Alright, give it a mix through. And then we're going to add our mixture to flour. You might necessarily need all this. I didn't use all of it yesterday. Bring it together with a fork, and then you can knead it. You can turn it out and knead it. But now you're going to add your butter. It's going to go through there. I left a small bit of mixture. Don't need it all. Dust. So just dusted my bench a little bit. Turn your mixture out. You're gonna knead this until it's a nice dough. The butter should just get incorporated in through it. It's quite a wet mix, but that's a good thing. Right, so I got a bowl ready, clean bowl, just a little bit of oil in there. I've kneaded this for about 5 to 10 minutes until it's nice, until it's coming together as a nice dough. It's bouncing back. Okay, so now we're just gonna form it into a ball. You just kind of turn it in into the oil bowl, and then I just prove it in a plastic bag. Over like that. Let it sit in a warm place until it doubles in size, and you're done. Right, so after about an hour of it proving, it should be kind of doubled in size. So you want to turn it out, and we're going to shape it into balls, and then we'll prove it again. So you can roll it out. It should be a little bit sticky, but it shouldn't stick to your hands. It should be fine because of the oil bowl. We'll do this into 8, I think. So you can weigh them if you want, but right, then you're gonna roll them. These are going into a greased tray. You keep them kind of close together so when they bake, they merge into each other. So now they're all shaped. They're in here. They're a bit uneven, but they'll be alright. We're going to prove them again back into a plastic bag. I might need 2 of these. Or a big black thin bag, but that would be fine. That'll be alright. And we're going to leave this prove for probably another half an hour to 40 minutes. So you can turn your oven on now to preheat it. It's 200 degrees. So about a half an hour later, in or around, I'm going to brush this with just a little bit of milk. That's going to give a nice colour, but keep them nice and soft as well on top. Just a light little bit. And then straight into a 200 degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. All ovens are kind of vary. In the recipe it calls for egg wash, but I think egg wash is too heavy. It gives it a bit of a crust. I'd sooner have them nice and soft. So, into the oven. Right, oven is set at 200. There you go. So, 15 minutes later. Just come out looking at that. They join up, but that's really good. As soon as you break them, they're all nice and fluffy. Should be all good. Nice.